Hello and welcome to your practice. My name is Jasmine. Let's begin in a shape that will allow you to land and arrive in the space that you're in and in your body. So that might be a comfortable seat, or perhaps laying down or sitting in a chair. If you are feeling a little more sleepy, then I encourage you to take an upright position. A position that is honorable and easeful, wakeful. And an invitation to close the eyelids down as you open the inner gaze, or keeping the eyes open and soft as you prefer. Beginning to consciously move through the layers of your experience, noticing the physical body, and the sensations within the body. And perhaps moving a layer deeper, noticing the breath, if that feels appropriate for you. Observing and feeling the body breathing itself. Noticing the mind, the movement, the color or texture, the flavor. Without judgment, simple acknowledgement of how you're arriving. Beginning to deepen the breath, smoothing the breath out with your awareness. You might cultivate Ujjayi breath, in and out through the nostrils, creating that subtle rasping sound in the back of the throat. No force. Begin to collect your awareness in the heart space, visualizing a little flame within the heart. And the light is expanding with the inhalation and contracting with the exhalation. You might like to bring your hands to rest and hold the heart space and the contents of your experience. Maybe on the inhale, you lift the arms high and wide, opening the heart as the light radiates out. And then exhale, drawing the light back in to the heart center. Inhaling, finding what feels comfortable for your shoulders. And exhaling, hands gather back at the heart. A few more in this way, moving with the breath. The inhale, the light expands. And on the exhale, pulling the light back in. One more. Hands rest on the heart. An invitation to chant Om So Hum. This is the mantra we will be working with today in practice. And taking a full breath to prepare. And try not to critique your voice. What is important is feeling and sensing the vibration within the body. This is a practice of the heart, not the mind. Gently release the hands down and flicker the eyes open, making your way into Balasana, child's pose, kneeling and stretching forward. Bringing the knees in line with the hips. Extending the arms long, spreading through the fingers. Long line through the spine, the back of the neck. Softening the outer shoulders down to the earth. One more breath here. Inhale to rise, all fours. Let the belly drip down, open the heart, lift the chin, and exhale, gliding back, Balasana, child's pose. Inhale to all fours, light radiating out, awareness in the heart space. Exhale, as the body contracts, the mind draws inward. Inhale to all fours. Option to lift the left leg, creating more of a back arch through the spine. And then exhale, knee comes down, sit bones towards the heels. Inhale, expanding through the heart, the light in the heart. Option to lift right leg. And exhale to soften back into yourself as the light returns to the heart space. A few more in this way. Intuitively start to lengthen the breath on either side. One more each side, right and left. Pop and crackle. Inhale, both knees stay down, rise to all fours. And on the exhale, as you glide back to Balasana, chanting So Hum. So Hum. 3 more. On the inhale, internally chant Om, tuck the chin, So Hum. Dropping the mantra into the heart space. So Hum. One more. So Hum. Inhale all fours. And then exhale, tuck the pelvis underneath. Dome through the upper back. Tuck the chin towards the heart. Pause. 2 breaths here. Spreading through the back of the lungs, the heart, the shoulders. Inhale to neutral spine. And exhale, tuck the toes, pressing back, downward facing dog. Feel free to take some movement. Spreading through the span of the palms. Press down through the ridge of the knuckles as you power down through the arms. Armpits lift away from the earth. Emphasize length in the spine, and the tailbone anchors down towards the heels. And soften the knees as much as you need. Feel free to take any swivels, ironing out any kinks or knots. Just starting to build the breath as a way to release any heaviness, any tamas, sleepiness in the body. One more breath here. Inhale as you lift the heels high, firm the thighs, round through the back of the body, look forward, press away from the earth, slow motion walk to the top of the mat. And take your time, notice if you're rushing. What's the rush? And bringing the feet about hip width apart. Plug down through the feet, soften the knees. Weight of the head to drop, soften the shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, extend through the spine. And exhale to fold in. Plug down through the feet, slowly rise to stand. Energize the legs, drop the tailbone down, sweep the arms overhead, option to lift the chin, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra in front of the heart. Softening any tension, any stress in the shoulders as they melt away from the earlobes. Soften through the features of the face, relaxing the jaw. Let the breath pull the mind inward. Gently release the arms down by the sides of the body. Keep the feet about hip width apart. Easy twist. Bring your drishti, your gaze, to the right thumbnail. As you inhale, right arm high and wide, follow the thumbnail with the gaze. Gentle twist towards the right. On the exhale, right hand comes to the left shoulder. Gentle twist to the left. Option to reach the left arm back behind you or bend the elbow, hand to back body or right side body. Inhale, follow the thumbnail, right arm high and wide. Then exhale, lower the right arm down by the side of the body. Gentle movement through the upper body, the head and the neck. Inhale, left arm high and wide. Gentle opening through left shoulder, gentle spin through the organs. Exhale, follow the hand as you bring the hand to right shoulder, gentle twist. Keep the eyes focused. Moving meditation. One more on each side. Let the movement and the breath be fluid, intentional. Beautiful. Keep the feet as they are. Inhale, sweep the arms out in front and overhead alongside the ears. And exhale to fold, Uttanasana, sweep the hands to the sacrum, palms face up. Inhale, extend the spine, option to keep the hands as they are, or sweep the left arm forward alongside the ear, or out in line with the shoulder. Exhale to fold in, hand sweeps to the sacrum, heavy through the head. Inhale, spine parallel, right arm sweeps forward. Exhale to fold, hand returns to the back body. Inhale, sweep both arms forward alongside the ears. Lift with the thumbs, the back of the heart to rise. Energize through the legs. And exhale to lower the arms down. Same movement, but beginning to notice those gentle pauses at the top of the in-breath and the bottom of the out-breath. Inhale, float the arms, optional back bend here. Exhale to fold. Inhale, spine parallel. Pause, exhale, fold, empty breath, pause. Inhale, extend, press the crown of the head forward,
Pause. Exhale, fold. Feel the navel draw back. Pause. Inhale, awareness in the heart. Sweep the arms forward, rise to stand. Optional back bend. Exhale to lower the arms. Hold the breath out, momentary pause. One more round on your own, finding the stillness, the silence and the pauses. Reclaim Tadasana mountain pose. Pause. Feel the belly, the lower ribs draw back towards the spine. Mind's eye resting in the heart space. So as we start to build the breath, we start to enliven that fire, that light within the heart space. Come to stand at the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Long spine, tail to crown. Exhale to fold in. Root the hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog, light with the feet. Pause in downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to plank, option to drop the knees. Pause in plank. Energize the legs. Tailbone lengthens back, long through the sides of the body. Breastbone lengthens forward. Shoulders. One more breath here. Building a little bit of fire, a little bit of Agni in the heart, and then exhale to lower down. Come to lie prone onto the belly. Press through the tops of the feet, light with the hands. Inhale, peel the chest, Bhujangasana. And exhale to fold. Inhale to cobra. You might come up into a higher cobra, keeping the elbows bent. And exhale to fold. Last one, inhale to cobra, or you might find upward facing dog. Lifting the thighs, pulling the back of the heart forward and through. Gentle lift of the chin. Exhale to lower all the way down. Tuck the toes, knees stay down. Press up and back to Balasana, child's pose. Rounding, releasing through the back body. Inhale to all fours. Let the belly drip down. Light of the heart radiates forward. And exhale, pressing up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Please bring the feet a little bit closer together at the back of the mat. One more breath here. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. Watch the foot as you lift the leg. Point through the foot, spread the toes. Exhale to draw the knee forward, lightly step the Trikonasana, triangle pose. Dial the back heel in and down, heel to inner arch. Press down through the feet. Rise to stand. Straighten through the front leg. Keep a soft microbend through the front knee and soften the shoulders. Dristi, gaze over the front middle finger. Reverse Trikonasana, flip the palm, reach forward. As you reverse the shape, press the hips forward, opening up through the front of the right hip. creating spaciousness through right side body. Option to stay light with the left fingertips or hover the hand away from the back leg. Stretch the arms apart. You might look to the top hand, forward, or towards the left thumb. One more breath here. Inhale to rise, Samasthiti, neutral spine. Exhale, Trikonasana. Lowering the hands, shin, block, or floor. Squeeze the feet towards one another to energize the legs. As you press the hips forward, lean the back of the heart in line with the front leg. Option to stay here or sweep the left arm overhead, Utthita Trikonasana. Can always keep a bend through the left elbow if that feels better on the shoulder. Keep the chin tucked. Option to stay here, or you might take a bind, bringing the left hand above the ear, flip the palm, bend the elbow, taking the hand to back body or inner right thigh. As you press the elbow away from the body, opening through the left shoulder. One more breath here. Release the left hand to the sky. Stay for the exhale, belly draws back. Inhale to look down to the front big toe, and then exhale to rise. Lower the hands onto the hips and turn the right toes in. Toes in, heels out, outer edges of the feet in line with the short edges of the mat. Keep a soft bend through the knees. Keeping the hands onto the hips. Inhale, spinal column lifts out of the pelvic bowl, soft palate lifts. And exhale to fold in. Inhale to rise, keeping the heart, the sides of the body open. Exhale to fold in. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades towards one another. Inhale to rise. And exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Pause for the exhale breath. This time, taking 3 rounds on the exhale breath, chanting So Hum. Take an inhale. So Hum. Optional back bend. So hum. So hum. Inhale to rise. Stay for the exhale breath. Turn the right toes to face forward and windmill the hands to the floor to frame off through the front foot. Lift the back heel, square off through the pelvis, and then stepping back to a plank. Your choice. If you'd like to move through a vinyasa, please do. Or you might lift the hips up and back, down dog. Feel free to honor rest. And letting the breath initiate the movement. Meeting in downward facing dog. And gathering the awareness in the heart space. Feeling that expansion and contraction. A deeper sense of turning in. Bringing the feet closer together. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, draw the knee forward, lightly step the foot between a triangle pose. Pivot the back heel in and down to rise. Straighten the front leg, soft micro bend through the knee. Squeeze the front heel in on the mat to energize the legs. Reverse Trikonasana, flip the palm reach forward as you press the hips forward, reversing the shape. Stay light on the fingertips or hover the back hand away from the leg. Lift the left shoulder high, press the right shoulder down towards the right hip. Drawing the feet together on the mat. Last breath here. Inhale to rise. Exhale, Trikonasana. Let the entire breath take you into the shape. And there's this quality of brightening as the mind is internal. The body fills with presence. Option to move into Uttanasana, reach the top arm overhead, past the ear. Breath is equal length. Option to take the bind, if you did so on the first side. As you press the elbow away from the body, opening through the front of the right shoulder. Inhale to release. Stay for the exhale. Navel draws back to stabilize the pelvis. Inhale, look down towards the front big toe, and then exhale to rise. Hands into the hips, and then turn the left toes in, heels out. Option to take a bind here. If that feels too intense on the shoulders, I invite you to keep the hands onto the hips, or maybe you bring the hands to blocks or floor instead. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands out in front, standing plank. Pull the fingers back towards the shoulders. Chin drops towards the heart. Roll the shoulders and wrists in. Interlace the hands behind the back, clasping the palms together. Lift the chin, squeeze the shoulders, hug the forearms and elbows. Option to take the hands away from the body as you traction the fists down towards the heels, expanding through the heart space. You might like to stay upright, or on the exhale, fold in. Hands and shoulders moving away from the body. Tuck the chin, throat is open. Mind fully absorbed in the heart space. And start to tune in to the internal mantra of Soham. Soham. Sound being produced from this flame, this light in the heart space. One more breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Option to release the hands. Exhale, hands onto the hips. Rise to stand. Turn the left toes to face forward. Windmill the hands to the floor. Come into a lunge. Square off through the hips. Stepping back into a plank, option to move through a vinyasa, or lifting the hips up and back with me, and arriving in downward facing dog. One more breath here. And slowly lower the knees and come into Vajrasana, kneeling seat, or even Balasana, child's pose. And taking a moment to repose in the heart space. Noticing if the mind is more at ease, more willing to be here in the richness of now, in the I amness. So hum. Last breath. Bring the hands to rest onto the heart. Inhale to kneel, option to pad the knees. Arms high and wide, optional back bend here, sticking the sit bones back as you puff through the chest, lift the chin slightly. Exhale to Balasana, child's pose. Belly draws back, forehead rests down. Inhale to all fours. Exhale to press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift the leg to the sky. Exhale, knee draws forward, coming into pigeon pose. If that isn't suitable for your knees, come to lay onto your spine instead, taking a figure 4 shape. Flex through the right foot. The heel can be as close in towards the pubic bone or the pelvis, or it can be more parallel to the front edge of the mat. You can take your hands onto blocks. And coming up onto the fingertips, hug the legs towards one another, up slightly. You might even feel a gentle Mula Bandha, pelvic floor lift on the exhale breath. Pull the heart forward and through as you soften the shoulders. You can always bring the palms flat to floor as well. One more breath here. Feeling the radiance, the warmth, the light in the heart. And then bring the hands, seal them to the floor. Tuck the back toes. You might even slide the back knee in slightly. Gather your belly, angry cat shape through the spine. Squeeze the knee in, three-legged dog. And then exhale to lower the foot down. Inhale to all fours, drop the knees. Exhale, Balasana, child's pose. Inhale to kneel, arms high and wide, optional back bend. You might even cactus the arms. Exhale, draw the energy, awareness into the heart space. Inhale to kneel. Exhale, Balasana, child's pose. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg streams to the sky. Exhale, coming into pigeon pose. Or laying on the spine. Come onto the top of the right foot, flex the left foot, and hug the inner thighs towards one another.
gentle engagement of Mula Bandha, the root lock. Staying on the fingertips, or you can bring your rectangles of hope underneath the hands if the earth is a little too far away. Breathing in and out of the heart. You might even hear the silent vibration. So on the inhale breath, hum on the exhale breath. Last breath here. Emptying out fully and completely. You might even keep the blocks below your hands or move them to the sides out of the way. Ground through the hands, tuck the back toes. You might slide the knee slightly in. Gather the belly, round through the back body, step back, three-legged dog, or just down dog. Exhale to lower the foot. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, Balasana, child's pose. Inhale to kneel. Exhale, hands to the heart. Vajrasana, kneeling seat. Pause. And feel this light beneath your hands, the light of consciousness. Last breath here. Slowly release the hands down to the thighs and then come to lay down onto your spine. Take the legs long and arms into a T shape in line with the shoulders, palms face up. Flex through the feet. On the inhale, draw the knee in or option to straighten the leg. And on the exhale, twist, dropping the leg to the left, maybe gazing towards the right. Inhale to come back through the middle. Exhale to lower the leg. Samasthiti, neutral spine. Inhale, draw the left knee in or straighten through the left leg. Keep flexing through the feet. Exhale to melt the leg over to the right, looking towards the left thumb. Inhale, through the middle. And then exhale to lower the leg. Inhale, right leg draws in. Exhale, spinning, twisting. Inhale, come back through the middle. And exhale to release. Left leg. Steady breath. Please take one more on each side. You might even watch the toenail of the big toe as you move. Lower the arms down by the sides of the body. Take the legs, the arms wide, palms facing up to receive as you take a moment of rest. And feel the back body becoming heavy. As you release and unwind through the breath. And sensing aliveness, and as you listen to the sound of the breath and the subtle sound within the breath, the sound of prana, life force. So on the inhale, hum on the exhale. As though you're dropping the mantra into the heart. Begin to deepen the breath. Occupy the body, bringing life and movement into the edges of you, fingers and toes. Stretching, if you like, before bending the knees and rolling to the side. Resting down through the hands and bringing yourself into a comfortable, supported seat. Spine is erect, the heart is open, and the chin is tucked towards the resting in the light, in the heart, as we chant Om. still a little busy, that's totally fine. You can continue to chant out loud instead. Allowing the light to radiate out to the extremities, to the end of the body, until the entire body is filled with this luminous, radiant light. And closing your practice in a way that feels most true to you. Om So Hum. I am pure presence. I am eternal silence. I am beyond the thinking mind. Om.